awesome.
All right, and here we are in the finals. We have Casey Murnane from the Cities versus Ben Rasmussen from Madison, Wisconsin. The Meadery versus Power 9. It's going to be Casey Murnane is going to be playing Twin, and of course Ben. We followed his top 8 journey so far. He's going to be throwing things at his face the entire time.
And there's a handshake. All right, so just to recap, everybody, they are playing for a trip to Vegas.
Or a box of Modern Masters, too.
Yep. So.
And both have expressed desire in both of these things.
So they are playing it out, which is awesome. Well, let's see here. So Ben will be on the play because he is top seat.
Yep.
And he looks to have actually a really decent hand here.
Definitely against Twin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looks like he's going to probably lead off with that Swift Spear. Or Lava Mancer? No, with Swift Spear.
Get that damage in while you can.
Rasmussen is definitely getting better at flicking that dice with his hand.
Yes, he is. He's gotten into the groove. Alright. Fetched up a basic island. I'm going to imagine he's going to either hold up a spell or something like that, or a spell snare, or we're going to see a Serum Visions here.
Well, it looks like he's got the turn 1 Serum Vision. We're probably just going to lead with that.
That makes sense. Alright, pass his turn back. Draws a Tarn, which actually feels kind of good with the both the Searing Blaze and the Grim Lava Mancer in his hand. I feel like he's just shocking the. There we go.
Yep. Going down to 18. Just a fight for the cause. We're going to bolt you. Going down to 16. Yep. All the way down to 13, and we're going to follow up with a Lava Mancer.
Just another Serum.
Is that? Looks like those two are both going to be shipped to the bottom, yeah. Casey's definitely looking for some certain things here. Not quite finding him the way he wants to.
Alright, and he's going to bolt.
Alright, looks like he picked up an Atarka's command on that draw. So we got 2 commands and a Searing Blaze in hand.
It was a little awkward, but I mean, he can cast it and bolt or shock with the Lava Mancer, so I feel like he just passed a turn here, or he'd take advantage of him being tapped down.
I don't think there's any real worry. KC only has the 1 Dispel main board, 0 Dispel main board, so
looks like he's getting with a tough guy.
Lava Mancer's going to turn sideways.
And he's going to deal 3 with the.
I think he's actually going to deal 5 total.
Oh.
With the +1/+1 and reach. That way Lava Mancer can block flyers until the end of the turn.
There we go.
And 3 damage.
Feels a little bit better, yeah. It would have been very nice if we still had the Swift Spear.
Yeah. Looks like Casey might have the win in hand.
Alright.
I think he's going to bolt that. I think, is Casey at 1?
There he's a Swift Spear.
Which Casey must be at 8. He's probably going to fetch the Steam Vent's tap at the end of this turn. Go down to 6 after the Swift Spear attack.
No, he's
No.
not. That's interesting.
That's
Well, unless this is a
basic
response
mountain.
here.
Mana leak the Swift Spear? That'd be a super tight play. He does have the 1 mana leak.
It looks like he's going to remand it. He just really wants to cycle. Just play the Swift Spear again and get her in there.
Just needed to cycle a card, probably find that 4th land. Definitely looks like we have it. We're going to electrolyze him. Draw a card. Play a fetch land and say go. Nope, we're going to play a Tech Edge.
Okay, then. Another command. I feel like you just shoot him right now down to 3. We'll know who's in command.
There we go. Casey's dead to the command in hand. If he draws a bolt, it's going to be real nice.
It looks...
That's the 4th Atarkus command.
That it is. We found all 4 this game.
We definitely found all 4. He's going to pass the turn. There's the Exarch. He's got the Searing Blaze.
That he does.
I don't know if Casey knows he's dead. We're going to tap down the Stomping Ground, he says. Okay, yeah, Casey was at 3. That's what I thought. Casey's going to untap, draw. Looks like he found another land. So he should be able to tap correctly and not die to the Searing Blaze.
I think he's going to go with the command now.
He is.
There we go.
And that's going to be the 3. Ben is going to take the game by the hair on his chin. And we're going to go to game 2.
Alright. 4 sideboard. As we know, Ben's sideboard is 2 Skullcrack, 2 Searing Blaze, 4 Destructives, which are all going to come in, 2 Rending Volley, which are going to come in, and Electricity is Spellskite, which I could see him boarding in.
Yeah, there's
and,
no reason not to at this point.
The 3 Firewalkers, which just haven't made an appearance today.
No, I don't think they will on camera.
No.
There's no reason for them to.
It's more for the mirror match.
We're going to see probably a Dispel come in, 2 Spellskites come in, and probably the Batter Skull.
Yep, I could see that. But, yeah, imagine the 4 Destructive Reveries and the 2 Rending Volley. I almost want to see the commands come out. Because this twin doesn't gain life. I feel like the Shard Volley and some Artarkas commands can come out.
It's as good as it's going to get.
All right.
What do you do with the Drunken Sailor? Sorry, Drunken Sailor.
Oh, fair enough. Go ahead, shuffle up, present our 60s. Looks like Ben's going to do a little math before we go. Not entirely certain what that was, but I believe that was hand signals for I'm going to do it to your dome.
I'm going to put a target right there on your face.
Just, fetch, bountain, bolt you.
I'll bolt me to bolt you. That's how we're going to do this. No, that was a very close game. And so I think this This is pretty close to an even match, I believe.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be different with Casey on the play now because we're gonna be able to see the turn 3 Deceiver Exarch, possibly another turn 4 win. Though it's gonna be interesting to see how much of sideboard hate that Ben is gonna find. If he finds a Revelry or finds a Rending Volley, that's Casey's not gonna be able to force it as much as he really wants to. Fortunately, Casey doesn't have the option of not forcing it though.
Ooh, and she has.
Looks like a lot of land.
It looks like 3 land, but there's a sharding volley, so that actually doesn't feel horrible. And he does have a fast land, so he doesn't have to shock himself.
We're Serum Visioning, and we're off to the races. Game 2 here, the finals. Casey's going to ship them both to the bottom, check his hand quick, and pass the turn.
Ooh.
Copperline Gorge, and the Goblin Guide's going to get in there. Should have left the land on top, Casey.
Oh, it's a Grim Lavamancer.
Oh, we're going to play that tap and pass the turn. Here we go.
Ooh, there's the Rending Volley.
I'm going to shock that in.
So he did find his hate.
2.
And there's an island.
The 2 go down to 16. Shocked in the land. Wonder if we're going to see the follow-up. Boros Charm you. 4 to the dome. Go down to 12.
Get him in when he can.
We are almost halfway there. He's going to play that island. Play that Snapcaster and Serum Visions again, most likely. I think this is definitely a defensive play for the blocking that Goblin Guide, but I don't think it's going to work out the way Casey
there's a land
wants
drop
it
for
to.
the Searing Blaze.
Casey's going to take 3. Go down to 9.
And then take an additional 2.
After 9 comes 7. We got a trigger to resolve. Not a land.
In fact, it looks like a Snapcaster or some sort of blue creature.
It's definitely a 2-1, so it's a Snapcaster or a Pestermite.
And it looks like he's going to fetch the Lava Spike this turn.
Put him all the way down to 4.
Seems to be a quick one for Ben. Yeah.
Let him know that today just ain't his day.
Looks like the beginning of the end.
Oh, we're going to play the fetch land. It's not going to matter. Ben has all but got this one wrapped up.
Yep. He can command and shard volley.
We're going to Deceiver Exarch. Tapping down the Goblin Guide.
He goes, okay.
And we're going to tap that Stomping Ground, most likely stack it to the Shard Volley, and
suspending a Ripple. Okay, he's going to play it safe.
I think it's just our insurance policy, possibly, if Casey's got something for the Shard Volley. Oh, we're at a Rending Volley, that guy.
Interesting.
So now Casey cannot fetch because he will die to the Riftbolt in his upkeep. And
yeah, I feel, yeah.
There's the Shard Volley, and that's going to be the game.
That's it. It looks like we're sending Ben to Vegas.
Ben is going to Vegas. Casey only gets to go home with a box of Modern Masters 2. All right. That one wrapped up, and I think we had a great turnout. 67 people showed up. We played 7 rounds of Swiss, 3 rounds in the top 8, and Burn, of course, the deck that no one wants to pilot, but everyone wants to pilot because you get a lunch break. Ends up taking it down. Ben obviously played fantastic. We didn't get him on camera during the Swiss rounds, but he definitely lit up that camera during the top 8.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
and rode it all the way to victory.
All those bolts to the face.
So, congrats to Ben Rasmussen, condolences to Casey Murnane, and
Thanks to the rest of our top 8.
yeah, thanks to everyone who showed up.
Oh, yeah.
All 67 people.
And a big shout out to our judges and the rest of our staff for
Yep.
helping out.
Dan Milovich was our head judge. We had Michael Allen as floor judge, and Jerry Eldred as a floor judge, Stephen Farkas as a floor judge. Tim J was our controller for the day, so if there was an arm in the camera, it was probably his that you saw. Joe Locrantz, the owner of D20, allowed me to put this on. I, of course, was the unfortunate face of the event when it came to Facebook. And so it was me annoying you with all the posts in Magic Players Wisconsin, Northeast Wisconsin, North Central Gamers Alliance, etc., etc., etc. So there's so many groups. But Rice Lake MTG Group. Yep, Andrew Heiser was our TO. He made all the announcements. He didn't project his voice very well, but we'll get him to work on that. But yeah, Phil Grant was our scorekeeper, first-time scorekeeper. Did pretty well for handling 67 people. Normally used to the 16-man FNM, so it's definitely an experience, and we hope to do it again soon. Thank you, guys.